we see. Welcome everyone to the stream. How are all of you? Gabriel Ekstrom, welcome. You're first. This is going to be great, and I hope so. I do hope so. I'm trying to figure out a couple of I'm trying to think of a couple thought come back to me. I'm trying to think of a couple of moments throughout I almost said Bloodstorm. Stormblood. I'm trying to think of a couple moments throughout my Stormblood streams that I kind of want to like crop out of the streams and make as individual videos. Like the moment with Gosetsu and with Doma. That stuff, like I've been thinking about like piecing those out. And how my current work schedule works is every other day I have full days dedicated to certain things. Like I have full days dedicated to content creation, like streaming and video creation. And then I have full days dedicated to working on Warglaive, which is the tabletop war game, and miniatures I'm designing. So that's how I'm splitting it up starting this week. So I'm trying to figure out like certain things I can do on the days that I other than streaming FF or streaming other video games. And now that I have the schedule set up the way that it is, now I can start recording also my Near Replicant playthrough again. Welcome to Solution Dork. Now that I have those dedicated days, I'm thinking about like how to break up those days, like streaming for a good chunk of the day, then recording at least one episode of Near Replicant, and then trying to get that edited by the end of the day and have that set up to upload the following day. I'm thinking that might be a way to do it. That way it doesn't feel like you guys are missing any content day to day. Like, you just won't notice streams every day, just streams every other day, and then still getting content every day. I'm thinking of that's a smart way to do it, but, I don't know, it's going to be experimental for a little while. I got to get used to it, first of all. Like, I haven't broken up my days like this ever before, so hopefully it works out, But, yeah, every other day. So, for example, you guys probably didn't see me stream yesterday. I don't think I did. My day-to-day memory is kind of failing me. But, yeah, so Tuesday, Thursday. Today's Thursday. I don't know. No. So, yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then, repeating the process. Sorry. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yes, okay. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I'm not going to be, like, streaming or anything, because the days prior I'll be streaming, and the days prior I'll also be making videos, hopefully for the following day. So it's going to work like that. That's how I picture it, assuming there's no hiccups. That sounds really cool. Just make sure not to burn yourself out on it. Speaking as a hyper-creative dude, it can take its toll to have a lot of stuff going. Well, I've had both. I've been trying to do both. Work on, like, do videos and do streams, and then also work on the tabletop game on my own time after the streams are done, which has taken a lot out of like recording stuff and also like editing stuff. So that's how my days have been. I've been doing both every single day, and I think that doing it every single day is actually making it so I'm not making progress in either. Like, I'm not making a lot of progress with content creation and making videos and doing streams and everything that people want to see. And in the case of Warglaive, when I sit down to work late in the afternoon, I'll start working at around like 9 p.m. thinking like, oh, a couple hours of this and I'll make some decent progress, and then it'll be like 4 a.m. and I'm like, ah, crap. And I barely have gotten anything done in those hours, even though I was working the entire time, because all of it takes so much time. Like, 3D designing models is it's the same exact process as designing them for video games. The only difference is you're predetermining their poses and stuff like that. And you could go a little bit, you also got to go a little bit generous on details, because you got to keep in mind that they're going to print this big. So a lot of minute stuff you're going to do on it's not going to be visible. I don't know, I have a super, super busy schedule, of course. But yeah, that's kind of how it's breaking up right now, is instead of just trying to do both every single day, I'm going to dedicate single days to one whole thing, single day to this whole thing. Hopefully that'll show more progress in both, as opposed to what I was doing before, which didn't seem to really be making as much progress. Just remember to pace yourself. I've never been very good at it. Long-standing members of my community I've seen me go to the hospital because I've overworked myself. So I do admit that I have a bit of a history of pushing myself too much. I'm trying not to do that. But at the same time, it's one of those things where I really can't afford to be lazy about this, and I can't really afford to relax too much. There's too much that needs doing, and there's too little time and money left in my bank account to continue doing all this full time. So it's one of those complexities that's not so straightforward, unfortunately. Like, I would like to say, like, yeah, I can take plenty of time to relax, and I don't need to push myself, but unfortunately, I am on a bit of a clock. Both a financial clock and on a actual time clock. So it's a bit complex, unfortunately. But hopefully, you know, everything will work itself out. If not, if it doesn't, it doesn't. I've accepted that. But I'm giving 110% effort, and it's not going to fail due to lack of commitment. Anyway, real quick, and to give some people some time, for anyone who's interested in joining the stream, to show up. I'm gonna real quick go grab a drink. This won't take more than 3 minutes max. Like I've timed myself before. I'm gonna go get a drink. Because what's left in here is not really good. So I'm gonna get a drink. Gonna get my energy drink. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna finish up Stormblood. So 3 minutes. 3 minutes max. It might take a second more than 3 minutes, but we'll see. Oh no, that took about 3 minutes. All right, I'm back. Okay. Ready to go. All right, make sure all the volume is up all the way it needs to be. For the one, okay. Right. Alrighty then. What is that which you are checking? It is a energy supplement drink. Sugar-free. But it has caffeine, a little bit of caffeine in it, and quite a bit of vitamin B numbers. It's a B and a number, so it's the type of vitamin is one that is supposed to give you energy. I don't know if it works, but I do gotta say most of the time when I drink this stuff, it's pretty good. Good luck, have fun. G Fuel? Yeah, it is G Fuel. I'm just not paid to advertise them, so I don't like go out of my way to say their name. I do recommend them though as just somebody who drinks the stuff, but I am not sponsored or anything, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to advertise something I'm not paid to. A friend of mine actually does that though, who does YouTube. He actually actively advertises something, even if he's not paid to. Which I guess to each their own. Okay. Let me turn up my volume. There we go. Ah, that's why. My headphones were a little down. Oh, I just realized that. I thought since it. Okay, I can drive up. I didn't realize I could do that. I thought it was considered a city state. All right, attune me. All right, we attuned, and now the main quest objective: Adenvold. Gods, Cryle, it's so good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of you. Thank you. We will be departing shortly for Porta Praetoria to rejoin the main host. Arnvold, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right, right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Shroud, Cryle, let us be off then. Tally-ho! Time to join the main host. Okay. Alright, so as we go through the gate over here then. Alamigo Resistant Gate Guard! What a very lengthy name. The latter 50% of post Stormblood is when shit really gets real. Alright, I'll take your word for that. Leave the Alamigan Quarter. Like, when you say shit gets real, in the same vein as a Realm Reborn story into patch 2.55? Or are you talking like... It actually like builds up to like a crescendo and not like this shocking thing just happens. Not that one is bad or one is good, it's just like those are two different like variants of getting real. And shit going down, you know. Alright. Wait, how do I get down there? Suppose I can hop down, but seems rather uncomfortable way to go. Hello, I suppose. Ow. Ow. Well, there might have been a way down that I just didn't see, but easier to go about it this way. Oh, there's stairs. I nearly broke my kneecaps. Why didn't you take the stairs? The what? The stairs? They're right there. Well, I don't know. I did not see them. Alright. Creepy. Hey, let me be. Fuck off. You cannot. That's great. Thank you. Starts of a crescendo, then leaps upward at eye-blinking speed like a grasshopper. Okay, so a little bit of both. A little bit of build up and then wham. That's what I take. That's what I've taken away from that. Okay. Soblin. Exactly. Okay. Ah, ether current. Damn it. They're always just out of reach. Note to self, after today's stream, I'm going to take a little bit of time to grab the ether currents that I haven't already. I've been neglecting that. Got to speed up travel quite extensively. Alright, Raban, we have come to join the main host.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
Well, I won't reject one. I would like one. Yes, it would be nice.
The work is its own reward, General.
Something to put on the shelf.
I must say,
Alphino, do not speak for me.
Were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Alagon technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Sid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lise. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryl, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Asked nicely. Code for beat the fuck out of her.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims. Or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met.
Primordial essence. Primordial essence. Why does it feel like I should be making a connection with that? Primordial essence. Not talking dragons, are we? Like, or are we talking like icons? Or primals, like primordial. So there's lots about that. I'm curious. Man, I have many more questions that just seeped in my brain.
If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Well, apparently he went to ninja school. They talking about Untitled, like, poof, I appear. I have been called. He just appeared. What the fuck?
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
Guy's a fucking ninja.
Calling upon Lady Alizé after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alizé's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
Okay, so if I'm following this correctly, what they're imbuing individuals with, like Fordola, is kind of like an artificial echo. But it has a not immutable, but a built-in flaw, not intentionally, by the sounds of it, but a built-in flaw in which that they're, again, if this is my understanding is correctly, that they're able to take advantage of using the siphon, which causes essentially a sharp fluctuation of ether, which causes her to be, causes ether sickness briefly. It is a lot I'm trying to process there. That's a lot of information. I think that's my understanding from what I'm listening to and trying to read. It's a lot to absorb, though, I think. Weak to concentrated blasts, like an EMP. Right. I think my understanding is correct. I'm just gonna assume it is. Got it in one. Also, welcome Dragon Thorn. Did I get it? I hope I did. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, I'm paying close attention, trying to make sure I understand, but it's a lot of information. Plus, Uriange's way of colorfully wording things is not the best way to try and interpret everything. I still love the voice actor, by the way, who does Uriange. I just love that voice. That's a perfect villain voice, or perfect, like, wise philosopher voice at the same time. It's great.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Uriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least. And one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
Hell yeah. Let's bring Xenos to his knees.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Easy with the overconfidence. Those are famous last words. I believe we could take on anyone. What's that cloud in the sky? Always something. I hate jinxes like that. That's what, I would always carry like a block of wood just to do a knock on wood every time someone jinxes a shit. It's like, God, quickly knock on it! You jinxed us! Fuck! So get some salt, throw it over the shoulder. Who has got a horseshoe? Odeon J has gained Batman's ability to suddenly appear and disappear. Indeed. Also, you could also say it's like Jason Voorhees' ability to just teleport around in any of his films. You did a remarkable job of deciphering his word salad. Luckily, I will say this. I am familiar with a lot of the old English fancification of language. I'm not like bragging or anything. I'm familiar with it because I did theater and I learned Shakespearean, which is derived obviously from old English, and a lot of the Shakespearean onerisms and fancifications of its linguistics I'm used to. So I've got practice at deciphering the old English complexities of language. I got a little bit of practice at it. Hey, Bald. Greetings, young Asmo. Greetings, old Bald. How are you? Ah, I'm kidding. You're not old. Not even 40 yet. I'll be doing well, man. Those are called death flags. Indeed, and I don't like collecting them. Victory is as good as ours. Nevertheless, let us proceed with all due caution. I ain't gonna be as overconfident as her. Nevertheless, let us proceed with all due caution. Yes. Especially after that death flag. Ease up, folks.
Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away.
Yeah, ease up. Don't jinx us.
Right. I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the resistance forces are waiting.
Good, thanks. How are you? I just got home from work. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to finishing up Stormblood here. Hopefully, it ends how I think it's going to end. At least, I hope it ends well. I don't want anyone here to die, in particular. All right. Also, welcome home from work.
It is time we join the main
Take
host.
a load off. Relax.
Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
Thank you. Stay safe. Relax. Don't put yourself in more harm's way, my dear. I think that should be a rule, though. If you're captured and held as a POW, and you want to rejoin the fight, at least it should be a requirement that they join the rear guard or the reserves, because they've already been through the worst of it. So give them at least the opportunity to not be thrown back into the fire so immediately. That's just a bad idea. If I may, General, is there aught Shroud and I could do to assist with the final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position, and that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objection, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Shroud. You were instrumental to the success of Operation Archon. You helped bring an end to the Dragonsong War. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Very well! Alright. So, speak with Sir Emmerich first of all. Hello, lads. Sir Emmerich, my friend! Huh. That you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hour. will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen, and to me. Though Ishgard's debt can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redressing the balance. Indeedy. Alright. Informed him. Where's Mama Myrtle Webb? Where's my leader? There she is. There's my queen. My admiral. My captain. Alright, well, I guess we'll tell Connie Senna first. All is ready? Well, very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is time for peace and time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessing go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. Indeed. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I remember the actual storm salute. Nope, that's not it. Damn it. I guess I just had to do a salute. Can't remember the actual salute. It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. The battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. 'Tis not like to be bested by a gate. Indeed. Most people don't know Old English. It's true. Winnie nerd voice.
Actually, Old English is the language that Anglo-Saxons spoke during the Viking era. You're talking about early modern English. I'm not a snort.
Yeah, whatever. Roban. It is done then. Thank you, Shroud, for humoring an old bull. Maelstrom, Ada, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Alamigan quarter are ready and await our signal. Naught left to do but the deed itself. Alright. Alright. The measure of his reach. Right then. I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin has command of our artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. Alright, we gotta deliver that to Pippin, which is through the peaks, I think. Nope, it's all the way over there. Crap! Really? Alright, I think it'd be faster to travel there on bike. Alright, ride, my steed! My mighty bike. Actually, no. It'd be faster to go this way around. Telly here! Fuck off! Soblin,
Go fuck yourself.
I'm delivering a message.
What the hell?
Leave me be! Away with you, foul beasts! I am on a courier mission. It feels weird we're so close to, Shadowbringers. I know we still got the post-Stormblood content to do, but I don't know, it feels really close. And so many people have hyped it up for me, I'm really curious where everything's gonna go. So, I don't know, it feels weirdly close. Shroud. Hey, Shroud, Alfino, What's that you've got there? He get. Oh, okay, damn. Oh, that's cool. He gave his son his sword. Feels weird he's not doing it in person though. Like I kind of get why in the circumstance, but damn. By the 12, this is Tizona. The Bull of Alamigo's legendary sword, forged from 2 cursed blades. This sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve. A weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consumed the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. That he should bequeath it to me now, to carry on his legacy. Well, I shall endeavor to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Yeah, this better not be his final battle. Fuck that shit. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Indeed. Very well. Brace yourselves. This should be quite a spectacle. Vice Marshal, Imperial unit approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed. At least 1 squadron. But sir, they're wolfmen. Foray Domete. Bloody hells. That's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn. Tell them to make ready. Marshal Talapin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their Imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. Yeah, but how are we going to convince them? They're not in Doma. We can't show them that their families are safe. I am loath to gift our enemy more time to prepare, but if there is a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me, Shroud. Alright. Oh, come on. Okay, good. That sound effect of the troops all yelling and marching is gone. That was getting a little old really quick. We'll wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. Yeah, we're gonna fight. No duh, that's why that's there. Okay, here we go. I am prepared. They come. Shroud. The fairies. You, clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphino Levelier, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy. You stand upon a battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Doma is free! Lord Hien has returned and driven Yotsuyu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there. We helped them. There is no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Hien is dead, and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again, at your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth, but put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheathe our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor. I mean, makes sense. Wow, they're big. Holy crap. I just took in how big they are. They're like tall. Unless that was a camera angle thing. I always hate how when it...
For the House of Leveilleur!
Well, that was quick. You are no strangers to battle, that much is plain. Oh, this is where being... If I was playing my samurai, it would be fitting. I am the White. I am Hakuro. And I will be your opponent. How about you? Very well. Come on. Oh, great. I hate the AoE shit. Come on. Oh crap.
Pull yourself together! So
God damn, he's doing a lot of damage. Gotta love the music. Finally, got him. Give him credit, he's actually not bad. Those mechanics were a bitch, though. Whew. You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the Battle of Doma for Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so. 1 hour later. Lord Yen returned. Such joy this news brings. But for Lord Gosetsu to perish in the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. Eyes forward, Hakuro. He wished for no better death. You knew him well, Lai. He would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone, and so we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupins shall know of Doma's liberation and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw, shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This, the White swears. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return. Turn you all to Doma. Such a curious thing. Destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord Hien in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Okay, good. They're done talking. That's hurting my throat. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. Indeed, we do. Oi! Hey! My master! The first class I played for context was Thaumaturge into Black Mage, so I'm happy to see that actually. I'm like, yo! It's my first class boss. That's cool.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
I would say so, yes.
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates.
Aye, I agree.
Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno!
I find it so much better that they're all Lalafels. Small package, big explosion. Oh. Nice.
Now give me a curse and winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth!
This is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
All cannons, fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
Such an epic moment. I actually like this. It's so well done, like, actually, like, cinematography-wise. World of Warcraft would not have... I know I've said it many times, but I'm never gonna stop saying, oh, what the fuck? Fucking...
Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
Oh, come on. Woo! Lord Hien! Welcome to the frame, my brother! That's cool. That was rad, though.
Is that...
Hey, what's better is he can report right to the Lupin.
Witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters. Doma is come to pay her debts.
Fuck yeah.
Lord Hien!
We will deal with the flying machines. Forward, my friends, for freedom and justice!
We got air support. This really does feel like a war movie, like actual, like a fantasy war movie all of a sudden. Come on, bring it down. Really, all that? And it's only a little craven? That's a tough-ass door.
We're through. The way is clear.
There is only one who has the right to bear the title of White Wolf, and his name is Geralt of Rivia. Hakoto is no White Wolf. I mean, if Hakoto was given enough character development, there might be debate there, but nah, you're right. With as little time as we got with Hakoto there, yeah, I agree. Geralt is the only one who can call himself the White Wolf. Impeccable timing, those Domans. Come, comrades. The enemy's gate is down. Forward! Stormblood. Oh, final quest. I believe it's the final quest. Hell yeah. The battle for Alamigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. I trust your unit of elite adventurers is ready, Shroud? Excellent. Your objective is to make haste for the castle and kill Xenos Galvus. Any questions? Of course not. Now, go and get the bastard. My pleasure. Alright, now we gotta queue up. Alamigo now accessible. Alright. Alright, let's queue up. Oh, is it a normal dungeon or is it, what is it? It is, it's considered normal. Oh, that was fast. Wait. Oh, yeah, for a second there I thought I was set to solo queue. I was like, that was instantaneous. That's the first instant queue I've had that wasn't a solo queue. Might want to change to Sam for this one. Alright, hold on. Crap, can I cancel? How do I cancel? Crap. Too late. Damn it. I was trying to cancel. Why? What would it have done? Alright, here we go. Yeah, we already got one Sam in the party anyway. Alright. Tank stance. Yeah, that's right. Look at me, you ugly sons of bitches. Alright, here we go. Sorry, focus your attacks on me. Alright, heading up the stairs, heading up the stairs. I'm assuming safely for Dola. Hello. Alright. There it goes. And if you guys want, after we finish this up, we can see, I can look, oh shit. We can see, we can look up to see what, the samurai version of this would have looked like. Just for the story beats, because I am curious. Crap. Gonna die, gonna die. That was close. Jeez. And my health was going down there for a second. Wait, what are we missing somebody? Nope, the whole party's here. I don't know. For a second I thought we were missing somebody. Alright, first boss. Hey Zahila, welcome. I can't read your comment right now in the middle of trying not to die. Ah, crap. Ah, damn missile mechanics. Come on, go the fuck down. Fine. Woo. No worries, taking a break from starting it at an Excel sheet myself. Okay. First time this model type was used in this game? Oh, really? Hold on. Whew. Nice. So. What? Come on, go down, go down, go down. Whew. Alright. I sense next boss fight. Aye, dogs. Bada bing, bada boom. That's right, come and get me. Damn cannon. Ah! Oh, that was convenient. Thank you. Oh, treasure coffer. And next boss.
Have to share these findings.
Oh, it's that guy. I honestly did not take in who we were up against just now. It's the science dude. I just took that in.
Success.
Crap. Ah.
The sun rebels.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, come on. Oh, cheap bitch.
My word, this data.
Asshole. Suck my soul out my body. Thought that would do it, huh? Thought that would clean me out? Bitch. Fuck you. Crap, 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 crap. He's there, he's there. Yes. Woo. Oh, man. Easy boss, but frustrating mechanics there. Cheap-ass bitches shooting rockets. Alright, making our way through. Come get some. Oh crap. Anyway. Alright, here we are. Bring it, boys. Oh, hello, lads. Come on, go down, big guys, go down. Oh boy. Ah, there's the prissy bitch himself. Well, I say bad, but he's actually kind of a badass villain, so I'm actually interested to see how this fight goes down. I'm surprised we're not fighting Fordola again first. What the? Oh, there they all skipped it, didn't they? Alright, you bitch, come here. Oh crap.
Let this moment last forever.
Shadow Clone Jutsu, bitch. Come on, Delirious. Come back to me.
This is the end. Show me your road.
Come on. Oh, come
Yes, yes, just so. More!
Shit. This is what happens when the non-DPS is trying to solo it. There we go.
The power to transcend.
You little bitch, fucking die! Yes! Woo! Oh damn, the healer left already. I was gonna comment. They kept me alive through most of that. Lancer. Okay, agreed that. I agreed that. Huh. So he got. So we're gonna face off with him now, right? What are you laughing about, you stupid bitch? Come on.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt.
Thanks, I guess. I will say this. I've said this throughout the whole thing. Xenos is like probably the best inclusion through Stormblood so far. He's actually a villain I like, kind of like a Darth Vader style villain, though a little obviously more energetic and I guess optimistic, but it's the same kind of concept. A really tough, powerful villain that actually backs up what he has to say. You know, it's not all down to his underlings. I like a villain like this. And he's unapologetically kind of fucked up, too, so that alone is also respectable. On the unapologetic nature of it, anyway.
It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular. To feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face.
No, I don't particularly want to... No, I'm not going to make that joke. I don't particularly want to bite down on your jugular. That's your fetish, my friend.
As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
What? Hmm? Oh, shit. Yeah, I almost forgot about that thing.
Welcome to the Royal Menagerie. The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire.
So at least he knows that story.
How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but A being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Alamigo hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me.
I am not going to inquire what he means by sensation. I suppose this is what happens when you have a genius constantly outclassing everyone else and deprived of proper mental stimulation. Yes, perhaps. Whatever the case,
A question,
he's nuts.
and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon?
Kill it. If I could, I'd kill it. Right there. Kill it, bind it. I'd kill it. Hell no, we're gonna bind it.
Ah, as simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon's slayer. Such certainty is to be expected. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your ability. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him.
I don't... well, that's an interesting concept to throw out there. Controlling an icon or controlling a primal. But it's also not a good idea. Like, they're beasts of imagination and emotion made manifest. Everything about them is so it's one of those things where you gotta ask yourself, what kind of control? And also, controlling a beast of that magnitude, wouldn't that require constant focus to keep them under control, even with the Echo? I don't know, that presents a lot of questions. It's interesting, but I think it's better to just rid the world of the beast rather than worry about maintaining control over it.
But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant, and there was so much more. All icons must be exterminated, without exception. Such was the Imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the Icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless
Credit to the animators for the facial animations here.
of life to burn.
He is truly nuts. He is truly insane.
I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same.
Oh, that's so cliche.
Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friend and confidant. If you will accept me.
This is, okay, this part right here. The rest of it, pretty unique. This right here is such a cliche villain thing to say, isn't it? You're not so different, you and I. There is so many villains who have said that in so many franchises. It's such a cliche line. Oh my fucking god. Even offering hands in friendship. Like, we could be friends and confidants. But if only you would accept me. It's like, you're insane! Oh, God. I was taking it super seriously up to that point, but really? Come on, dude. The most cliche villain line of all time. Really? What? Still proves my point of Xenos being a mirror to the player. I don't know if it proves it. It hits it. It doesn't refute it or prove it. I don't think. It's just again. It's just a cliche villain thing to do. Like, you're not so different, you and I. That's his twisted interpretation of everything. As it is earlier, he thought we wanted to jump on him and bite into his jugular. Not particularly. I wouldn't use the ramblings of a madman to prove your point, Shintork. Alright, I accept you, I deny you. I know, I kind of want to click accept you just to see what happens, but... I don't know, does that... Question. Don't tell me what happens, but tell me. Does the choice here actually affect anything? Or does it end up resulting more or less into the same thing? Just tell me that flat out. Again, don't tell me what. Just tell me, yes, it does completely change things depending on the choice you make. Or no matter what, it all kind of circles back to the same conclusion. Like in Telltale games. Ah, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Also, welcome Dimitru Ion? Or is it Dimitru? I think it's Dimitru Ion. Well, welcome, nevertheless, my friend. How you doing? Plus primals are the summoners. Are the summoners' ideals made manifest? They aren't all volatile, as seen in Ramu, but who was summoned as a guard, contented. Yeah, but what makes them volatile is who summons them. And the emotional state and mental picture that those beings have when they summon their primal. Correct. Yeah. Alright, so I'll just say I deny you then if it just results in no differences.
And yet, in doing so, you prove me right. We are warriors. It was plain from the first how this would end.
In a fight to the death where hopefully you lose.
Live for these moments when all hangs in a balance, when the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too. This is who we are, my friend. This is all we are. Alamigo and Doma and Golemol be damned!
Oh, come on. Wasn't this supposed to be a fight between you and me? Oh, now it's a fight that includes this guy. Oh boy.
We tower above the gods. You by your gift, I by my might.
Oh, okay. I probably should have put that together. Yeah, he did the experiment on himself.
Gods shall be made to heal.
Great.
An ending to mark a new beginning.
What? I thought you said you wanted to control the thing, not merge with it. No bird must be rolling in his cell in the Seven Hills. Probably. It's like, ah, fuck, that backfired. No shit. Ah, great. Another white. Alright. Let's queue up for this one. How would Samurai have changed that? If I switch to Samurai now, will it change anything else? Or does it not matter at this point? It wouldn't? Okay. I'll just stay playing Dark Knight then. Alright, let's queue up here. Ah, the Royal Menagerie. Flavor, okay. Alright. Now we wait momentarily. Whew, this has been one hell of a ride so far. God damn. Doesn't matter at all. Not all Warrior of Light are flexible by job, so we wouldn't force to go to a certain job. It is your story. Flavor Town with donkey sauce. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't mind switching classes. Yeah, my main right now is Dark Knight until Reaper comes out. Aaron Shepard, what's up? You ain't seen nothing yet, as I keep being told. I would disagree in the sense that Stormblood was something. Stormblood was something, and Heaven's Ward was definitely something. And Realm Reborn was a thing. But I've seen some things, I just haven't seen the biggest things, apparently. Oh, man. Feels crazy. We're right on the precipice of finishing this expansion. Actually, real quick, while we wait, I'm gonna look something up. I'm not gonna actually look at the names of anything, just so it doesn't spoil me. But I'm curious how many quests there are in the post Stormblood stuff. Hold on. Oh, damn, there's actually quite a few quests. Damn, that's gonna take a while to get through. Yeah. There's quite a few. Not as many as the core expansion itself, but there's quite a few. So we got plenty to go. Yeah, we'll definitely get started with it today, though. We're only an hour in the stream. I'm on cue. Hurry up. I love the finale for this event. I hope you'll like it as much as I did. We'll see. I might very well. Hopefully it might redeem Xenos. You are not so different, you and I moment. Well, it's not like that was a bad moment, but it's like the ultimate cliche villain line. Like, every, like, major villain in a movie says something to that effect. Always. It's without fail. The only exception, I think, is Heath Ledger's Joker to Christian Bale's Batman. I don't think they ever well, no, actually, no, they did. They just didn't have it at the end of the film. It happened in the middle of the film, during the police interrogation scene. So no, yeah, even there, there's always some kind of line like that. Like, we're not so different, you and I. Yeah, but other players stick to one job, so Square Enix will only do things for roles for throwaway flavor, like healers trying to heal from Stormblood onward, and I think that is because too many healers went, but I can heal during Heavensward. Yeah, fair enough. It's like, but we could heal him! Yes, but he had to die for the plot. It's like, but we have the ability to fucking heal. Fine, we'll fix it in later expansions. Jeez, stop yelling at us. Can't say he wasn't building up to it this whole expansion. What, the cliche line? You didn't have to say it. I don't know. The thing is, I think it's better if you don't say it. Like, if the villain flat out lays out for the viewer or the player or whatever have you, or for the hero, like, we're not so different, you and I. Why do you have to say it then, if you're not so different? It's always a very cheap way to segue into like a grandiose speech about how the villain is just the opposite side of the coin to the hero. No shit. Xenos is very simple overall. It's just that the plot tends to make things complicated. I would say things are only... I wouldn't say anything's too complicated in the plot. I'd say it all comes together fairly succinctly. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it complicated. Healing that line so much is making me think of Austin Powers. Yes, because it's also made fun of in Austin Powers. And like I said, it's done everywhere. It's such a common thing. You're not so different, you and I. Oh, I swear to God, every villain has a tramp stamp that says you're not so different, you and I could know so. It's so cliche. Don't get me wrong, it's not like it's a bad cliche, but it's so overused. It's almost comedic at this point whenever I hear it. It is explained as we can sustain life, not revive. In-game, when the PC dies, it's actually a KO. Well, yeah, I figured it was. Hearing that line so much is making me think... Okay, I already read that.
May I bull?
What a contrast, though, isn't it? Like, when I did the dungeon prior to this, it was literally an instant queue. Now it's my standard waiting queue. And conveniently, I have to go pee. I'm gonna run and go pee. I bet you money the moment I get up, it's gonna be like, queue done! Okay, good. Didn't do it. I want chicken, I want liver, meow mix, please deliver.
I want chicken, I want liver, meow mix, please deliver. Meow.
I don't know why my hands are all cold. It's 50 degrees out today, that's probably why. Yeah, we're finally, I'm actually kind of happy we're finally entering the fall season. Or we're getting to fall anyway. Fall's my favorite time of year. There it goes. Woo! Alright, here we are. Here we are. Come on. Come on there. Come on. One person, come on, give your check. Come on, thumbs it up. There we go. Oh, of course, someone's phone calling me right now. Telemarketers. I get called by one telemarketer at least a day. 2 Dark Knights. Hell yeah. Oi! That was me right out of here! You bitch! Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so the other guy's main tanking. Oh, hello. Ah! Well, that was fast. Well, shit. I mean, okay. Definitely wasn't prepared for that. Alright. God damn it! Damn, we're dicing through this. Oh shit. Oh crap. Wait, this is the thing that killed the other guy, right? Ah, I got it. Oh, for a second there I thought we died. I was like... Ow. Maybe. Crap! Didn't move. Crap. I am shocked that did not kill me. That did. Fuck. Second time I've had to be res. That does not feel good. Especially playing tank. That does not feel good. Crap! What?! I don't even want them to res me now. I feel bad. Ha! God damn it. Yeah, don't res me, guys. Just kill it. Fuck! I did so bad. I did so fucking bad. I had to be killed. I got killed twice, res twice, and got killed a third time. That was dreadful. That is dreadful. My performance was shit. I did absolutely dreadful on that one. Ah. God damn it. That was god-awful. I am ashamed. I am truly ashamed. That was a terrible run. Ah, I did so bad. That was like legendarily bad. I genuinely feel bad. Oh, that was embarrassing. It doesn't even. I can't even use the excuse it was the first time I ran that, because I'm sure there were quite a few other people there who that was their first time running that. And I think I was the only one, other than maybe one DPS, who died the whole time, and I died multiple times. That is just bad.
Are you all right?
No, my pride has taken quite the sniper shot to the skull.
Xenos.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
I mean, so most psychopaths, it's why most psychopaths do what they do. Want to be able to feel something.
Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
Oh, of course, I can't show anything, but yeesh.
Where is he?
Currently, he's a cadaver. You know, his body's taking up some real estate on the grass over there.
He's dead. By his own hand.
Then justice has been done.
I'll save what I have to say after this.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you. Without you... well, you know.
The standard affair. Without me,
let's
y'all
do
would
it
have died.
together. For Alamigo!
Victory. Ah, two favorite ninjas. This is a crazy expansion. Not in a bad way. Like, it was crazy in the right ways. It was. I'm liking this ending so far. I'm curious how it's gonna wrap up fully, though. Usually, there's a cliffhanger.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free.
Damn. Oh, damn. Oh. Whew. Alright, let me,
But what is freedom, really?
It's a lot to break down. Okay. Surprised she lived. I'm not sure it's over yet, so I want to give it another second, just in case there's more.
We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. 20 years of Imperial rule have left Alamigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't.
Okay, that's nice. I'm glad she. That's kind of a note to Papalimo. Okay, I think that's official credits roll. Nope. Hold on. I know. You want my take. I don't want to miss anything. So I'm paying attention. The suspense is killing you, I'm sure.
I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end. The end of the Imperial province of Alamigo, and the rebirth of Alamigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Alright, now. Sounds it. Okay. I'm waiting to see the credits. There it is, okay. Okay, so I've had a second to process. So the Xenos ending. First thing to note, I wasn't, you probably could tell, I wasn't actually surprised. The part that shocked me was definitely the go for suicide. But I did actually think he was going to die, so I wasn't surprised by the death coming. The surprise was the suicide. When it comes to the character of Xenos, I've been pretty consistent with my take on Xenos as a character. I liked him as a villain. He was a villain that he respected meritocracy. He respected earning your position, and he also liked handling situations on your own. He removed people he saw as... Basically, a great comparison is between himself and Darth Vader. Where that kind of completely... Where he really came into his own was actually towards the end there. Because up to that end there, we really only saw that side of Xenos. We only really saw that unique side of him towards the end, where he really revealed that he truly wanted. Throughout the whole thing, it's been hinted at and built it up to that he was searching for a true opponent, one that could defeat him, one that could bring him to the brink where he has never been brought before. He has always been the strongest. He has always been the most powerful. He's always been the most effective out of anyone he's ever encountered around him. He is an effective combatant and a true warrior in certain senses. He was evil. He was malicious. He was filled with malice. But the core base build of who he was as a character never really changed throughout his development, and I kind of like that. There was a level of consistency, and the stuff that they introduced towards the end there, with wanting to control the icon, wanting to use its power to make himself more powerful. A part of that actually I thought almost was, and when briefly when he was talking about it, it felt actually kind of out of character, because up till that point he always came off to me as a character that was entirely self-reliant and someone who saw himself as the ultimate bane of power. And even through his speech, he still upheld that, despite the fact that he merged himself with an icon for more power, which that in itself, when I initially was thinking about it, felt very off for Xenos' character. For me, it was like, that's a moment where he relied on another creature, another entity for a source of power, which felt out of character based on everything else we've seen about him. But as I've thought about it through that ending sequence there, and as I kind of processed it, a part of it does make sense, because the very act of being able to control an icon, the very act of being able to mutate himself to do that, in a way, was actually a personal strength. The ability to do that, he was, in a way, making himself stronger, sharpening his fangs as he saw it. So it wasn't as out of character as I initially felt it was. Hey Moon, hey Double A, what's up? So that I liked. What the suicide part, that part of that, I was expecting him to die, and I actually kind of was expecting him to be in a way at his own hand. I wasn't expecting him to cut his throat. That the specific act of it was surprising, but I wasn't actually surprised by the death. I kind of saw it coming. Especially when he coughed up blood. I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely about to die. But he took his own life, which in a sense, I expected. I wasn't again, I could not have predicted how. I was kind of expecting a warrior's death at his own hands, though. So when it comes to the end there, I think I don't know who said it earlier. I think someone mentioned something about redemption for the character. I don't know. I definitely don't think he redeemed himself. I think he just revealed I think he just revealed a little bit more about himself. It doesn't justify or loosen anything else about his actions or about the things that he's committed to or about anything like that. I think with Xenos, I think that in the end, despite everything, and yes, there was kind of that romanticism about the dichotomy between our character and him, and he saw us as his one and only friend before the end, which, for me, I would have liked it if we had him for another expansion, like 2 expansions with Xenos as the main bad guy. That way we could actually, because 1 expansion didn't feel like enough to really do, especially with, we only interacted with him directly 2 or 3 times before this final battle, which isn't a lot to establish that connection, that integral connection. I think that just like with the expansion as a whole, certain things felt kind of, not rushed is a cruel way to put it, felt at a pace that they shouldn't have been. Like, things got pushed along and dragged along much faster than they should have been. I really feel that for us to have earned that moment with Xenos, maybe not a whole nother expansion, to be fair, maybe just keep him alive towards the end of the next post-patches, give us even more of that back and forth between the two of us, to really build that actual ideal of that connection, I guess, that dichotomy between our character and his. I would have preferred longer for it. With how much we got, it felt like it happened too soon, I guess is the best way to put it. I think it happened too soon. But overall, outside of Xenos' character, the overall expansion of Stormblood has been an absolute fucking ride. I have enjoyed every minute of it. It's been a lot of fun. Like I've said the last couple streams, there have been moments where it's dragged. I can definitely see where it doesn't quite match up to the experience of Heaven's Ward. But to say that it is a bad expansion, or that it is a slow one, or that it is to a degree, it is slower, it is a little bit more poorly paced than Heaven's Ward. But I think what exacerbates that of Stormblood, I think what actually makes that feel more to the forefront of a problem is because it's following up a nearly perfectly paced story like Heaven's Ward and the Dragonsong War arc of the post Heaven's Ward patches. I think that those were so nearly perfectly paced and so well done that it only highlights the parts that dragged in Stormblood. Whereas if we were coming off of A Realm Reborn into Stormblood, I feel like nobody would even really acknowledge some of the pacing issues and some of the plot whiplash, because it wouldn't be as it wouldn't be as easy to see, again, coming off of something as great and as fantastic as Heaven's Ward was. So overall, though, I would say that this expansion was still one hell of a fantastic ride. I loved pretty much every moment of it. The story was very engaging. The characters very good. I've already said my piece about Lise before. Lise, definitely, we should have had more moments directly relating to her previously before this expansion to really earn that highlight, like that spotlight part in this expansion. But they did their best that they could with the development that they had to really bring her into her own towards the end there. And though it feels, again, just as it was with Xenos, like we just didn't have enough time to really get that earned payoff and that earned spotlight for her, they still did the best that they could to really feel like she earned the spot, feel like she was developing as a character. And though throughout the whole thing it didn't feel like she changed too much, at the same time she wasn't at a place as a character before this expansion where I really felt the need to change her, where there was aspects about herself that absolutely needed improvement. Outside of her immature kind of, how do you put it, her reactionary kind of way of thinking and way of interacting with the world as it is now, that needed to kind of grow out of. She needed to, I guess the best way to phrase it is she needed to grow patience, and I think that would have been good if they had introduced that a little bit with, especially with Conrad and how he went out. I think it would have been good for her to kind of pick up a little bit of that. I didn't really feel like she did. I feel like she pretty much didn't pick up or lose or gain any patience as a person. I feel like she, in terms of character evolution, I didn't feel like she got that much, and that would definitely be preferred to have that brought back in, but again, there could be some of that in the post-Stormblood expansions. There might be some more of that growth. She's still got room to grow as a character, still got room to change as a character, and for the most part, throughout the expansion, she still got some level of slight change. Again, it feels like something that needed to be... It's kind of like a sword that's only halfway forged. That's kind of how it feels like to me. Like, they with her character, they were working at it, they were hammering at the heated metal, they were folding it, they were trying to craft it, but they kind of just stopped right after they had the raw blade, but they didn't sharpen it, they didn't make the pommel, the hilt, they didn't finish the overall process. They just got the raw blade ready, but they didn't sharpen it. It's tempered, it's ready to go, but they just cut it off before they really felt like they finished. So that's the best way I know that's the best analogy I know how to phrase that. All in all, though, again, great expansion. And to do my stereotypical comparison to WoW, this expansion is better than anything WoW has done since Wrath of the Lich King. And cinematically, Final Fantasy XIV Online, even in Realm Reborn, did better cinematic work than anything Blizzard has ever done. So, voice acting was fantastic, dialogue great, very engaging story, and again, lots of great moments and battles. And even though I agree with the sentiment that there is a bit of a thematic or vibe whiplash between the Alamigo locations and Doma. In the Doma locations, both of those really are super different, and also the storylines that go on are similar, but it's something about like the vibes of the two locales and the stories that go on in them that really felt sharply switched from one another. And in a way, they're supposed to. The cultures are supposed to be very different. Supposed to catch your eye very differently. So it makes sense why there's a bit of whiplash there. But at the same time, I would have preferred less of that. But again, I know I'm right now. What I'm doing is I'm throwing out my nitpicks right now. I still stand by that it's an amazing expansion, but I feel that I do with all the good things I'm going to say. I think it's also good to also provide the things I think didn't measure up, or didn't measure up. The things that needed a little bit more. Words. Just needed more TLC. Just needed more TLC. That's all. I don't know. I don't want to say the expansion's rushed, because in a way it's not. Something's dragged after all. But certain things in it also kind of do feel like they were dragged. It's kind of. I don't know. I guess without continuing my word salad, I'd just say it was a great expansion. It was really fantastic. I'm eager to see what the next patches are going to do, and we are going to start those today. We're only 2 hours into the stream, and I'm not, as I said at the beginning of the stream, as I'm doing things right now, every other day is a dedicated content creation day, while every other day from that is dedicated to developing Warglaive, the tabletop war game, and miniatures I'm designing. So, though hopefully you guys won't feel like you're only getting content every other day, because on the days that I'm dedicating to content creation, yes, I'm live streaming most of the day, but the parts I'm not live streaming, I'm not going to be working on the Warglaive, so I'm going to be working on videos. I'm going to hopefully take snippets out of the streams and start breaking those down, which hopefully that'll actually start processing itself, but I'm going to start doing that. I'm also going to start, again, recording Near Replicant again and editing that together and hopefully uploading that the following day, or scheduling it to be uploaded for the following day. That way I still have that whole day to work on Warglaive, but you guys will still get some content every single day. Hopefully that'll be how it works, and that's how I'm picturing it, but we'll see how it actually happens in practice. It might be, it's one of those cases where it's going to be a little bit of, words. Trial and error. It's going to be a little bit of trial and error. I don't think it was about a warrior's death. It was more a case of him feeling something for the first time and forever, and he chose to die with heart and feeling rather than prisoned, hollow, and empty. No, I don't disagree with that. I think it's both. I think it was partly about a warrior's death, and I would say that is a warrior's death, actually. Because your idea of a warrior's death might be different, but that's my idea of a warrior's death. Is you're in that moment of a high, you're in that moment of adrenaline, you're in that moment of this is my epitaph, this is my climax of my story and the climax of who I am. This is the penultimate existence I am in, and I want to go out feeling this. That is a warrior's death, I would say. I think what you're thinking of, and what I would call what you're thinking of as a warrior's death, and what I would call just an honorable death, is, you know, going out respectfully, fighting the good fight, that kind of thing. But a warrior's death, like what I would actually call a warrior's death, outside of an honorable death, is again that penultimate fighter, that warrior on the battle line, fighting against the odds and facing an enemy worthy of their own standing, and going out in the best way they possibly can. And in that high. Not always. I don't usually picture it as a suicide, but I do picture it as that same kind of ideal. So I think you're just simply. I think you just simply have a different idea of what I would call a warrior's death. So so I see them as one and the same is the best way to put it. Hey, Hyper Night Parade, Adriel, how you doing? Congrats, thanks. What did you think about the trial bosses in comparison to Heavenward 1? The trials. I would say the trial bosses were good. They were pretty solid. I like some of the mechanics. I think there was, if I'm recalling all of them correctly, there was a lot of mechanics in Stormblood, a lot. And I'm not saying there weren't in Heavensward. The difference is the type of mechanics. There was a lot of area of effect and like ground highlight style trial bosses in Stormblood. A lot of them, nearly all of them, had mechanics like that to a degree. Some that even covered nearly the whole battlefield. Which is good, and I still like them. It's just, in Heavensward, I felt like there was less of that, and sometimes just kind of status effects and things that you did a little bit more often. There were still like those ground mechanic effects there always in every boss. But I felt like there were, not less, but I felt like there were more... I felt like there were more bosses in Heavensward, and more trial bosses in Heavensward that didn't overuse those as much. Like, I felt like they used a fair amount of the area of effect and ground effect mechanics, as well as they did, like, debuffs and buffs, and also kind of, like, creative attacks. Whereas here, it was a lot of the bosses had a lot of highlight about those ground area of effect attacks. I could be remembering incorrectly. I'd have to, like, really go through one-to-one. But I would say, like, that's, like, the only critique I have of it. Overall, I would say the actual, like, boss-to-boss fights have been very comparable. I'd say the encounter design in Stormblood is virtually identical in the right ways. In quality, is virtually identical in quality to Heavensward. I would say that. I would say that they are very, very comparable. And if you took out the aesthetic of the boss and the aesthetic of the scenery and just kind of meshed them, you wouldn't really feel a massive difference. Except, again, there felt like a lot more of the area of effect, ground effect mechanics. Outside of that, it would be more or less the same. Said this before, but one thing Stormblood does better than Heavensward are the raids and trials and instances in the MSQs. Yeah, I would say, again, based on the trials I've done, they're about even. I wouldn't say they're better. At least in my opinion, I wouldn't really put them on a pedestal above Heavensward. I'd put them comparable. I'd say they're about on the same level. They're different. Again, I think there's more ground mechanics, a lot more AoE with the Stormblood bosses than there are with Heavensward. But outside of that, a lot of things are comparable. A lot of things can be kind of evened out and compared to like an even level. I personally wouldn't put them above Heavensward. I'd say on par. Agree, Susanoo is one of my faves in the game, not because it's hard, it's just really fun. Yeah. You get my B-Day gift from Mail Moogle, by the way? No, this is the first time I've been able to log into the game for days. I will check that out, though, while you're here, if you want. Super busy schedule. I appreciate that, by the way. I still haven't checked it out. I'll just wait till the 4 Lords side quest ones. Okay, the Four Lords optional trials for Stormblood are really cool. I'll have to check those out. Those might shift my opinion. But based on the trial bosses I've fought thus far, based on the dungeons I've done thus far, based on all the encounters I've been put up against so far in Stormblood, I would say they're comparable with Heaven's Ward. Not better, certainly not worse. On par. On par. That would be my personal thing. Also, welcome Neftis. How you doing? Or is it Nefti? I know sometimes people have a name like that that's with the silent S. Anyway, how you doing? Motion actor Yuka Hino, Yutaka Kambe, Akira Sugihara, Katsugetsukiza, I fucked that one up. Just something to say, DDR boss. DDR boss? DDR. I'm not sure. DDR. Alright, so now we finished up Stormblood. As soon as the credits continue... Can I speed those up? I think I can. Skip? No. I won't skip. Let's just, oh. Yeah, I can't speed it up. We'll just skip. Oh, after credit scene. Oh. Astinian, my boy!
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made.
That's one way to put it. Oh yeah, the eyes.
All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether.
I'd still dispose of them.
Still, better safe than sorry.
Thank you. Finally, get rid of these fucking things. That's my boy. That's my boy.
There. There ends your hateful legacy.
Hopefully. Nidhogg's eyes have been one hell of MacGuffins. McMuffins. Oh my god. Okay, kind of ended. Okay, if that was the post-credit scene, kind of. Okay, here we go. I was about to say it ended on a. It was gonna end on a non cliffhanger. It's over. My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What nonsense. You do not mourn his loss? Of course is this bastard. You surprised me, your radiance. He was your son and heir. An irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. Yeesh. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods, who sup on their... Oh, that's still him. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods, who sup on their very essence. Icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans. Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same. Preservation, restoration. Compression, resurrection. All is in service to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will, your radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. How dare you! Clearly he didn't find it reassuring. Huh. It's all good, man. Also, Stormblood post 4.0 and patch trials and raids have much more variety in mechanics. So can't wait to see you do this fight. You'll probably see me do. You'll definitely see me do the patch, the post 4.0 patches stuff, of course. By the way, the head writer for Endwalker, Natsuko Ishikawa, has went on record to insist that people play through the Omega Raid storyline to have a better understanding of Endwalker's story. Okay. Is that a Stormblood thing or a Shadowbringers thing? We did it. We liberated Alamigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all. Relief, I suppose? Pride? And hope, too. We did it, Father. Ida, Papalimo, Conrad, Mefrid, Menphilia. We really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand here listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him, after all. You're the real hero of this story. So run along and take your plaudits. For you to best Xenos. Even... Oh, fuck. Crap! Not bitter to have had your vengeance stolen from you by another. Oh, that's the end. There is some small regret, perhaps. But that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Shroud. As should we all. Xenos was a monster and a tyrant. The man who killed my father and countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alphino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brothers. Oh, Hakuru's right there. Yeah, look how tall he is, jeez. 'Twas a timely intervention, aye. Full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien's most trusted allies. You wish. Stormblood and Stormblood. Omega's the raid tier for Stormblood, like Alexander for Heavensward. Okay. Is it bad time to mention I still haven't finished the Alexander raids? I was close, but I never ended up finishing it. I still gotta do that. Don't give me shit about that. Other things have been in the way. I was almost finished, I think. I don't think I have too many more of those to go, but... I still haven't finished the Alexander raids. I again, made it through most of them. With the lovely help of Moon. After all we have been through, I really should know better than to worry. But, as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie well nigh reduced me to tears. The Warrior of Light, victorious again, I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us all. Forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the Warrior of Light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you have done, and in the good you have inspired others to do. You are a natural-born leader of men, Shroud. Natural-born leader of men, Shroud. All these people weren't just following their commanders. They were following you. Aw, they're buttering me up. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them and the glorious future they made possible. Indeed. Minago! Can you believe it? We won! We beat the bastards! Alamigo! Alamigo! Sorry, got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know? We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing. That it's finally over and they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll all be alright. We'll buck a nut again. I'm so bleeding happy I could cry. Ah, man. And now Robon. Alright, Robon. The hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen, the remainder of the 12th chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. A republic? A senate? Perhaps a council of elders? Indeed, Father. Indeed, Father. Momentous as this achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked. Aye, aye. Yet if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I have no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Shroud, for helping to make this dream a reality. No problem. Alright, now to meet back up with Lise. Oh yes, clap me on. Whee! Finished your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come with me. Back to Ralga's Reach. What is it, rematch time? Not for a rematch. Aww. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call all the Scions together. I'll explain later. Alright. Actually, this would be a good opportunity. I kind of want to see where I am in the... where am I in the raids? Hold on. No, BB. Raids. Let's see. In terms of the Alexander raids, I've gotten all the way to the Eyes of the Creator. I think there's like 4 more? No, 5 more. I think there's 5 more, I could be wrong. I probably am. I think there's 5 or so more to do for the Alexander raids. But yeah, I made it to the Eyes of the Creator. Just haven't finished the Eyes of the Creator. I don't even know where to begin. It's okay. Creator's the last stretch? Okay. Yeah, so I'm on my way through. Almost done. Oh.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough.
I can't thank you enough either, my dear.
There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
I mean, we're here, so I'd assume so.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good.
I'll spacebar this.
Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right, because you're scions. Now, I'm obviously a scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official.
She's leaving the party.
As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
I wouldn't really call it selfish or short-sighted, though.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest.
I mean, I kind of figured this was gonna be the result.
But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after.
Indeed, we are. Can't get rid of us. Can't get rid of us that easily. Watch. Once we pan away from Urianger, he's gonna disappear. Pull a Batman. Batman Urianger.
There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Well, clearly, you owe the gods. You owe the gods a little bit because you failed your oath not to cry. Yeah, it's not like we won't see her again. Yeah, for the future of Alamigo, I could see them formulating like a republic or a council of some kind leading the way. Yeah, hell, maybe she could be on it. It's a fat boy.
Come back here, you slippery little devil. Ah, to think fishing could be so difficult.
He's alive? Or is this like heaven or something?
What greater proof of a man's
question mark my ass
than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. You have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
How did you I'm not complaining, but how did you survive? She's alive too! Oh, fuck this. At least spare me her survival. Can't we have the good without the bad? Wait, they washed out... Holy shit. That ain't good. Oh, no one ever dies my ass. We've had several people die in this. Unless Moon Breeder is gonna show up out of fucking nowhere. And be like, hey guys, I was just off screen for a few minutes. Oh, crap. And since there is undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's lap dragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. You know, Hashafon isn't gonna pop out of the ground and say, hey, what's up, guys? I just thought I'd, you know, take a dirt nap for a few minutes. I'm fine. My ass, nobody dies in this. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy. I just noticed this. All the raids directly relate to Sid. Alexander raids, the Omega raids. Okay. And now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned. Financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. Oh? Is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, fine. But the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it. Savvy? Wait, is she in charge? I thought he was in charge. Wait, didn't he start the ironworks? No, okay. I guess I missed something. Or forgot something. And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant. A master engineer and mechanical genius. And who would that be? You didn't. Nero? Don't wave happily! What? Is it Nero? Come now, you mustn't build your expectations too high. It will be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no. Absolutely not. This is not happening. Really? Sunglasses? Nero Tolskeva, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Need I point out that this man, on several occasions, he's been our enemy, openly. He's openly tried to betray us at the Crystal Tower. He's been an overall dick through everything. During the Omega stuff, I don't think he veiled very well his intentions there. So what? Why the fuck did she hire this guy? He's clearly up to no good. What? Don't you clap. Does she not know? So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children, but what? Fuck, I couldn't read that. Went by too fast. But what of the father? Okay. Good thing I got the little preview there of that little stream delay. New chapter to game plus. Okay. God damn. Say Crawford, what's up? If you don't see the core, they ain't dead in FF. Oh, corpse. Yep. Also, Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge, FF, Final Fantasy VII. Right. Damn. Good old Nero. Fuck that guy. Does she not know who he is? Yin Yang. I did say except for a very few. Now things start to get interesting. Ah, yes, Nero shows up and shit goes down. Coincidence? I think not! Alright, real quick. So... First things first. I know that the post expansion... Hold on. Alright, so we still gotta collect all the ether current stuff for the peaks. The fringes, the peaks, the looks. So we're gonna do that real quick. Let's start with the fringes. While we do that, let's discuss what content to prioritize. Should I finish up the Alexander raids? They're unrelated to the stream, so I can do that off stream. I probably will do that off stream. Either way. Hold on. Okay, there's the fringes. I guess we'll pop right in there. So, should we do that? Should we start the Omega raids? And if so, what quest should I look for that? Or should we just immediately get to the post-Stormblood patches stuff? Alright, first things first. No, if I remember correctly, you're not an unlock. Well, you are an unlock, but you're not an unlock for ether currents. Alright, so real quick, time to cheat. Time to cheat. Ether current locations. Ether currents. The fringes. Gotta love how someone else did all the work already. Mapping everything out. Ha ha ha. Gotta love it when people do my job for me. Hold on. Alright. Post Stormblood, Alexander normal will be faster to roulettes, and Omega is longer to queue. Okay. I'll hop on. Alright. Yeah, I'm going for a few more hours than this, so... Yeah, I'll probably call it when most of the folks watching right now all start to bail. So that could be a couple hours from now. That could be a bit more. I don't know. I'm in no rush. All right. So ether currents. I think I've gotten that one. I know there's certain ones I've already gotten, but I don't know which ones for sure. I know I got the ether current that was over here in the Dijon Cot. So I guess we'll just start from the closest ones. Oh wait, is there a delivery Moogle up here? Before I forget. Ow. There's the Omega raids, which can be done anytime before you dive into Endwalker. I would recommend doing the Evalis raids out of Kugane if you plan to work on Relic Weapon grinds. I hadn't planned on it immediately. Actually, if I recall correctly, do Relic Weapons... Don't Relic Weapons usually get overpowered the next expansion? So wouldn't Stormblood Relic Weapons not be viable throughout anyway, Shadowbringers? Or am I incorrect? I don't know. I could be thinking of something else. I probably am. You probably also have to have about 3 or 4 level 70 dungeons you can unlock out of Rauga's Reach and Kugane. Okay. There should be a Moogle in Rauga's Reach. Okay. I was just wondering if there wasn't this little encampment. There's delivery Moogle right there. We'll hop all over. The next expansion item level was. Okay. Well, I meant Shadowbringers, Relic Weapons, sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, look, all the unlocks. I'm assuming the Wedge one is the unlock for the raids. This is probably a dungeon unlock. That's probably another dungeon. That's probably another dungeon. Okay. Delivery Moogle. From a Dark Knight of Justice to a Samurai of Honor. May these two weapons aid you in stylish slaying those who would oppose you. Sincerely, your Aura friend, Apostle Stroll. Also known as Hyper Night Parade in the chat. Alright. That's really cool, man. Alright, oh. Eh. Shit, did it even fit in my inventory? Probably not. My inventory is over full. It probably went into here, didn't it? Well, the samurai one did. So that means I really gotta sell some of this shit. Hold on. My inventory is getting too full. I can't keep stashing stuff with my retainer. It just doesn't work. Merchant, I want to sell stuff. Alright, first I'll sell that. There's so little I'm allowed to sell in my inventory. It's crazy. Well, anyway. We'll leave that there. I really just need to clear up some space in this fucking thing. I know some of it can go on the market, that's why I'm not selling everything that I can, but selling the stuff that's obviously junk. Alright, anyway. Crap, I didn't look at the name. What was the thing called, Draw? You love Eureka? Alright. Do you have retainers? I have 2 retainers, I think. Yeah. Speaking of, I actually haven't checked in my retainers in fucking forever. Oh, hey, Draw. There you are. Yeah, I'm gonna hop over to Limza. Edge of Demon? Oh, you already gave me an Edge of Demon. Or is it a different kind of Edge of Demon? Yeah. I still have the first Edge of Demon you gave me. Are they different? Nope, same thing. I think I gave you the Horde Guillotine, no? I believe you did. This time I gave you the Edge of the Demon. Well, if you didn't give me the first one, then who did? Or was that Moon? Moon might have given me Moon might have given me the Edge of Demon. Well, nevertheless, thank you for that one, man. Let me transfer that on. Ooh, oh, that's cool. It's shiny. That is nice though. I do like the katana. That's really cool. Thanks, man. Actually, is it dyeable? That's the only. I do need to dye it black so it fits in with my aesthetic. Yeah. That's cool, man. Hold on. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You can store stuff in the glamour dresser at an inn. Both my retainers have pretty full inventories at the moment. That's kind of a problem. I thought about buying more retainers. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna hop over to Limsa real quick to check on one of my said retainers. Instant transmission. Hoya! You can right-click on a gear piece and click try on. I know. Doesn't undo me wanting to actually equip it and see it. Hey Jacob, sword pendant arrives. Is too long to be a katana. That's more like a tachi. Everyone's a critic. My home of Limsa. It feels good to be home. Alright, real quick. Let's check on my retainer. It's been weeks. Alright, summoning bell. Inaros. Alright. Did you get any gil? Yes, you did. That's my girl. Good girl. Thank you. 2 million gil! Alright, so let's sell some items on the market. I have the Sparrow of Demon. If Gerald doesn't mind, I can put up the Sparrow and put that up on the market for the pretty penny. Probably. I'll put that up for sale. What's it going for market price? 29k. Okay, we can undercut that. Hold on. 948. So we'll just go 940. All right. Yeah, that works. Confirm. Oh wow, gunblades are going for cheap. Go ahead, dude. Free money. Alright, alright. What's this one going for? Whew, fuck! Damn! Droll, you sure you want to gift me this thing? It's going for 300k minimum. God damn. God damn. You made it for pennies? Shit. I really gotta level up my... If only I had spare time, I would level up all my class... all my job classes. All my crafters, all my gatherers. My miners, actually not too bad on level, but they're not max. God damn, 300k. I guess I'll do 299. 999. Nah, I won't do the undercut by one thing. I'll undercut by 10. Jesus. LA lady, you will do cookies for Gil. Yeah, I have heard that is the common method right now for those items. Alright, this is going for 1200. Yeah, we won't do this too long. I just want to put up stuff while I got it. That's alright. 11,900. Alright. While we're here, 2,400. We're gonna go 23,900. 28,500. We go 28,480. Oh, wow. Someone's selling this shit for super cheap. Why so cheap? Damn. Everyone else is selling it for like 10k plus. Someone's selling it for literally bare minimum. Some noob who didn't check the price cases. Someone's gonna pick that up soon enough. I'll just go second lowest. I'll go 2400. Someone will pick the cheapest one up, and then they'll pick mine up. Hopefully. Okay, 9, 9, 9, 8. Because I'm a dick. Okay. 299. Just undercut everybody by 1 gil. Till everyone wants to kill me. Okay, 25,799. I think we're gonna go 25,798. Yes, I'm this douchebag. Let's do a flat 1800 for that one. Draw following me around in his getup, shining like a golden star. And that's the most I can do right now anyway. So we'll come back. Alright. I still have a very full inventory. I can't use any of these. Where can I get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory? Because, yeah, all that I can't use. Oh, that one I can. Yeah. Alright. Now, what to do first? You can sell back to the gold saucer? Okay, I didn't know I could do that. I'll do that later. Cards you can sell for MGP at gold saucer. Yeah, I'll do that later. Yeah, I haven't even done the mini cacpot or anything today. Alright, so what should we do first? Hold on. Alright, so we could finish up the Alexander raids. I know someone said earlier what I should prioritize. Or what they wanted me to prioritize, you know? Okay. Eureka is a pain, said Neftis earlier, okay. Omega, MSQ, Alexander, take your pick. Well, I'm almost done Alexander, so maybe even Hildebrand in Heaven's Ward? No, not as much as I'd love to. Not in the mood for him quite yet. He'll be his own. He'll be his own expansion. Draw showing off. Crap. He's glowing. I'll help you with anything. Okay. let's finish up Alexander. I'm almost done that. Might as well finish her off. First, let's get out of noisy Limsa. Actually, I think I actually have to travel to, hold on. I actually have to travel to... Giovanni... Yeah, actually I have to travel here. Because I think there's stuff I have to do around Idleshire for, like, the questing side of it. So we'll finish up Alexander. The Alexander raids. I remember most of the story so far. Once we finish that up, well then... it'll depend. We'll see where we're at when we finish those up. We're on the final stretch. I would invite Moon, but I don't know if she's busy. Okay, so... Alright. So... First things first. Easy to find it in the eyes of the creator. Alright. And I don't think we can solo it, because me and Moon tried to solo the eyes, and that didn't work out, so... I don't think Moon's in the chat right now. She doesn't hang out much. Oh yeah, you got the regalia too? Yeah, hold on. I'm sure most people have gotten it who grinded for it. Hold on. Hell yeah. I'm Batman. Ooh, fancy. Alright, I'm off. Alright, so... Since, I could DM Moon on Discord, but I don't know. Oh, hold on. Up to Alexander or new. I'll drop her DM. She's probably busy though. Alright. We'll wait just a second, see if she responds. If not, we'll just queue up. The thing is, we can't solo queue it because me and Moon tried, and yeah, no, that didn't work out. I will switch to Sam for DPS. Just while we finish it up. Cause Draw's playing tank, so he's filling that role. Oh, she's up for it. Okay. Righty-roo. Alright. Where's my friends list? Is it under profile? Alright, social. Alright. And... Actually, hang on. My alt has my Alexander progress. Apostolos hasn't finished much of it. Be right back. Okay. Your alt will more than likely need to send me a friend request. Hold on. Hold on. I'll disband. There we go. Moon is not online. Yeah. Damn. Okay, yeah, she says sec I have to log in. Okay. Right. Righto, righto, righto. Yeah, so we'll finish up Alexander raids. Hopefully it won't take too long to do that. Once we finish up Alexander, we'll then move in. I'll probably start the... Well, I'll probably flip a coin, because I'm not sure which I would like to start yet. I'll either start the Omega raid, or I'll start the post 4.0 specials. Okay, wait, what? There we go. Ah, okay, there we go. Hey, Droll, is this your other character? Hold on. Is that Thaumaturge? Nice. You're a Mikote, or Mikate. Is it Mikate? Mikate. Ah, I can't remember. Yep, it is. Ah, okay. Cool. Nice. You got the fancy little hat. There's also the Invalis raid series in Kugane. All right. Yeah, but it's not. It's not crucial yet. Trying to get the important stuff out of the way. Then do the frivolous. All right. Okay. Ah, you ninja. Naruto running around me. Well, no, the Naruto runs full arms out, isn't it? Alright, is Moon on yet? Moon is not online. Damn, she taking her time. I'm kidding. Chill Sash. Oh, that's the key dragon. I still think that thing's fucking cute as fuck. I love the look of that. It's so adorable. It's so adorable. I want one. I want one. I just want to pet it. I just want to hug it. It's just so adorable. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't know anything about that mount other than how cute and adorable it fucking looks. It's even got a little hat on it. It's so cute. I love this mount too. It's so adorable. It's from crafting. I know it's from crafting, and hell, even if you didn't know,